Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. It feels like Black Friday has already started, guys, but we've had... Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. It feels like Black Friday has already started. We've had Flash SBCs, new upgrade packs, the best of Team of the Week is in packs, and another EA mistake that is resulting in compensation once again with icon packs. Guys, it's all popping off, but it gets even crazier today as pre-Black Friday continues with the new season and the mode mastery swaps, more players re-released in packs, and more Black Friday SBCs that you have to talk about. Of course, with all of that, prices are actually crashing on the market once again, but for a few select cards, I think this might be near the low point as some cards aren't getting re-released, but they're still going to make it into people's teams, and that panic selling could start to end and prices could trickle up. We'll look at that, where that's going to be happening, and maybe what other prices still could go lower on this market as well. If you're excited for Black Friday and all the content is bringing already, drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. To start the video off, I want to say thank you to you guys. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, the holiday that's going on right now in the US, I just want to say thank you for all the support continually on the YouTube, the Twitch streams, all the different socials that we're active on. I think it a lot. I don't say it enough. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and thank you so much. Now, let's get into the content from yesterday that started the madness of Black Friday. Firstly, with the Black Friday daily login upgrade completionist objective tied to the SBC, of course. It's a really easy SBC. It's what we love about a daily login. It's out for 9 days in total. Only have to do it 6 times. You can miss a couple days if that has to be done. It's pretty easy to do. We love it. Now, let's go to Evolutions and talk about the Evo that was dropped yesterday for kind of rightly timed with what was released in packs. Team of the Weeks. Team of the Week surge, a big surge in passing stats and pinged pass plus for an informed card overall 86 or below, like this Trinity Rodman here. Now, this is an interesting Evo because it only boosts passing, but it's really easy to get done. Win 3, win 1, play 4, and again, big boost to passing. You can go up +8, +10 in certain areas, and the caps are pretty high. 90 curve, 89 short pass. You get dead ball and pinged pass plus, and if you take a look at some of the informs that fit this is definitely an Evo to just, if you don't have somebody that you want to Evo straight off the bat, definitely just wait on it because you might pack one of these informs in the 72 informs that are re-released in packs right now that might end up going into this for you. So I would just say stick this one to the side and then wait to pack somebody sick if you do during all the packs that you open this weekend, and then get rocking on this Evo and get working on it then. That's kind of what I'm going to be waiting on because there's nobody in my club currently that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get that card evolved. Maybe I'll do the James Madison as I think he fits this one. If I'm able to pack him, that's the one that I would personally like to do there. So that's the shout for that Evo. And then we go to SBCs where really it was kicking off yesterday, guys. To start off, we'll talk about the player SBCs, which was a little cheeky showdown between the Bayern and Dortmund showdown game that's happening here pretty soon. Ben Sabini, left back, can also play center back. 88 pace on a center back is pretty crazy. The 4-star is nice. All the stats look really nice for this card too. The play styles for both of these showdown cards are what's a little bit confusing. Quick step aerial, not bad. Pinged, okay. Slide tackle bruiser, but nothing else in defending aspects for Ben Sabini. Of course, a +2 upgrade for a win, +1 for a draw is on the line here. Ito is the card, however, that's getting a lot more love and a lot more thumbs up on the Footbin SBC upvote, downvote because of the links, guys. I really think it's the links for Ito with the Sasha Bowie that just came out, the Matisse Tell, 4-star weak foot, left-footed, center back and left back for him, and also a solid card, but interesting play styles. He's got long throw, power header, incisive block, and jockey, but no anticipate, no aerial, no bruiser, and he does have a good roll ++ for defender. Now, the good thing is, of course, these cards are upgradable in live, and they're also cheap. It's 50K to do both of these, or either of them to do 50,000 coins. It's not bad. It's really just a cheap Showdown SBC that if you want to get it done, if it's emotional for you, then you go ahead and you get it done. Now let's go to the upgrade packs and first speak about the 81 double upgrade that we had yesterday. Personally, I'm not doing these. I mean, this is a solid upgrade pack for sure, but I also know there's going to be more upgrade packs released during this weekend. It's only 6 rares and 8 golds in total, so it's pretty cheap for an 81 double, which that is very nice. If you want to stack up on some of those, you could, but maybe you just wait until today, even tomorrow, but maybe really just see what other upgrade packs come out today before deciding that you want to stack up a bunch of those just in case we get player picks or something like that. I believe during Black Friday, we just get so many upgrade packs. We're going to get more, probably player picks. So maybe that's worth waiting on if you're going to stack a bunch of packs. But then we do have this 83 triple, which I will be spending coins on to do every single day. It's 3 times per day, the 83 times 3. 83 rated squad required, and that is making 83s go up a little bit, not much, but I think they're going to continue to crawl up in value, creep up there in value if we get other SBCs requiring 83 squads as well. So this one for me is one that's kind of like fear of missing out. I'll be honest. You want to do this. You want to save it for the weekend when everything's in packs, the best of team of the week, the best of campaigns, and the Thunderstruck cards once they're all in. Then you rip these, give yourself a decent chance at a promo card. It's cheap enough if you have coins to spend a little bit on it. And stock your club with 83s. I think they could go up even above 1.1K if we get, I'm going to say it, the 83 times 10, because last year that was the staple of Black Friday, the 83 times 10 SBC. It was an inform and an 83 squad. If we get that again, 83s are going to fly like they did last year. So that's one shout out for that. We'll talk about it later in the video. Also, we had the max 87 base icon upgrade. This one's kind of a head scratcher because we already have the max 90, but this one is cheap, 84, 85, 85. Personally, this feels like filler content because I don't know how many people would really want to do this with all the other SBCs that are going to be out. I'd rather do the Showdown SBC and get one of those cards guaranteed than gamble a max 87 icon. That's just me personally. And then, of course, we had the first Flash SBCs. We've had 3. It was crazy. We had 3 Flash SBCs yesterday, with the third one still being out for 9 more hours from when I'm recording this. I think it's going to expire a few hours before the content drop, which would mean probably another one is coming in to replace it then. And the one thing I have to mention about these SBCs is, guys, every single one that comes out, people don't want to run and just try to figure out the challenges on themselves. What they do is they run to Futbin and look at the solutions, and you can easily check your club and sell cards that are going for 1,000, 2,000 coins that normally sell for like 500. Or you can use a solution here to start trading with cards. This is going to be something you can do if you're on a low coin budget and you want to sit down and instead of grind gameplay, because the servers are probably going to be atrocious starting today, moving into this whole weekend. Weekly gameplay, I think, has got to be terrible. It always is. But if you want to grind the market a bit, this is going to be, especially on a low budget, the best place to be trading Futbin solutions for these Flash SBCs. So that's one thing I did want to mention. I've done the first 2. And they were at least decent packs each. So watch out for more of those to be dropping today. Bronzes, silvers, and golds are all going to be moving on the market because of that. Now let's talk about what's in packs, which is the best of team of the week. And guys, 72 informs is crazy. Like, look at all those. Look how small those informs are on the graphic to make that fit on one page. Pretty crazy that there's that many in packs. And of course, this is the reason why people panic sold the inform investments that a lot of people are buying earlier in the week as we were looking ahead to Black Friday SBCs and like, oh, informs are going to be required. They definitely will be. But as you can see, informs right now are 13.5K, and they still could go up. I still believe there could be the opportunity for informs to go up. But that 83 times 10 that I've already mentioned, I'm going to mention it again. If that gets released for an 83 squad requirement and an inform like it was last year, that's what would make inform cards go up. And of course, some of the big name cards that are in this best of team of the week, they've dropped, but some of these players are going to drop more because not that many people have opened packs. Think about it. Yeah, these cards got put back in packs, but we're all still saving our packs because the real pack openings start tomorrow and Friday when everything gets released. So even today as well, I expect them to drop, but they're going to drop a lot more, I think, on Friday. We also had Team of the Week 11 that was dropped with Matters. That Mateus Cunha card that we saw here in the Evolution, this card's garnering a lot of hype right now because that's a sick card, Finesse Plus as well. And regardless of whether you put him into this Evo, if you get lucky to pack this card, A, I think he's usable now. B, he's going to be insane for an Evo in the future. That looks like a really, really good card. So that's probably one of the highlights from Team of the Week 11. And of course, the best of Team of the Week, bringing a lot of fodder to packs, is going to be super nice for opening packs this weekend. Now let's talk about the store, guys, because that is where things went crazy. First of all, we had not one, but two 10 coin packs that were released yesterday. The first one was under the promo packs tab, and the other one was in the packs for you. Of course, EA is going to be releasing a ton of packs. They're even running lightning rounds right now. It's kind of a community limit, and they're not getting opened that quick, but just get ready to see a disgusting amount of packs in the store. And yesterday it started with the 10 coin packs, which is not here. It's going to refresh every single day inside of the promo packs, but then in the packs for you, there was a 10 coin pack as well as the Hero Choice Player Pick, which I personally do not think is worth it. Again, people only see this if you've entered Ultimate Team 60 days. So not everybody may be seeing these packs for you. It just depends on how much you've logged in. I don't think this is worth the coins, but people were opening those. And of course, this pack, the iconic breakthrough pack, which guarantees a base icon up to 91 rated. This is the pack that was messed up in Spanish yesterday. This pack said it was a icon 91 plus, not up to 91. It said 91 plus. So of course, what happened was a compensation situation arose and everybody was sprinting to the store to take advantage of opening this pack. I think it took about 2 hours for them, and then they changed the language on the pack, and then they took it down. They tweeted a couple of hours later saying, "We've identified an issue. The pack was removed. Impacted players will be messaged in game," and everybody is getting really excited because they took advantage of the compensation situation. I did not buy the pack. As I said, I was not going to be participating in these compensation situations going forward in the after the last couple that we have had. But a lot of people are looking for a 91 plus icon pack to be the compensation, right? Because that's the whole reason why people were opening. Is it said in the description of the pack 91 plus icon, and since it actually was not giving that, it was giving max 91. That's why a lot of people opened it, and the fact that EA tweeted about it and took it completely down from the store does make a really good case, and probably almost guaranteed that there's going to be compensation coming soon from it. Now, I doubt they're going to give the coins back. What I would imagine they would do is give everybody who opened that in the Spanish language a 91 plus icon pack, which is crazy compensation. And, there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, EA did this on purpose to make money." You know what? I have no reason to say that they do or they don't. They could. That could be one of the sneakiest, really dark things that they could ever do. But if you see the impact that it's had on the market, and if you see the number of people that were EA spending money on that, or B spending coins on that yesterday, the prices that dropped because of those, the player pick of the heroes and that pack being, glitched in a compensation situation in the store, made prices absolutely tank. Now, we're going to talk about that more, but watch out for more EA mistakes this weekend because there's so much content coming out. There's probably going to be some more EA mistakes. So if you want to try to take advantage of those, I'm not trying to do that at the moment, but if you're on and you see it, then just watch out for that because there could be plenty of that. Now, let's turn into what's happening today with more pre-Black Friday content. That's the name of this, right? It's not Black Friday yet. It's pre-Black Friday. More of that content coming, of course, starting with the brand new season, which, as a lot of you guys are watching this video, the season will already be out. But EA on their website yesterday actually gave us a whole bunch more detail. This is 100% confirmed information from EA. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the season because a lot of you guys can already see it out and it'll be already in the game. But this season is called Winter Champions. As expected, those Winter Champions players are going to be a part of it. I think personally that means that these cards, Gundogan, Konate, Larson, and Munoz, I think they're going to be in the season pass, in like the levels, as we'll be able to obtain them there. They talk about the +2 upgrades that those cards will be able to obtain based on the Premier League title race and the relegation zone as well of that. So the other thing I want to mention for this too is I think last year, from what I remember from the season pass, right around Black Friday, and think about some of the pack code that we've seen recently as well. I expect the packs in here, 87 double, 75 times 100. What are other ones we had? 84 times 4. I expect bigger packs in the season, this season, for season 3, like 83 times 20s, maybe 84 times 12. There was one of those that was added to the code. Like bigger guarantees and more players in these packs, just bigger packs. We're 100% expecting that for the new season today. Of course, we mentioned it in yesterday's video a lot, right? The paid season pass. There's nothing leaked about that. Again, nothing on EA's website as well. So maybe it's not coming this time. Maybe it is. They're not going to say anything about it. Maybe that's something they're waiting for the future to unveil. But I wanted to talk about that because I do think that what we talked about yesterday is really relevant. It's something that we're going to have to prepare for in the future because I think it is going to happen. Now, as a part of the season today too, they're changing up the daily and weekly objectives. They're going away with those. And our weekly XP or SP grind is going to be through One Nation friendlies. And they told us that we're going to be getting a Argentinian spotlighted World Tour season this season. And the first nation with a friendly with objectives is going to be Argentina. So you're going to have to play weekly games, I'm guessing through friendlies with Argentinian teams. So watch out for Argentinian players. It might make for an actual opportunity to invest in some of those today. Like if EA were to drop the new season today with Argentine friendly, requirements, that would definitely make some of those cards move. And because people are going to be trying to get SP straight away since it's a new season, right? One of the reasons I really hope there's big packs in this season is because with all the big SBCs that are coming out, they got to up the ante. We can't be getting 86 4s or 84 6s, whatever it was, 82 times 5. 80 times 5 at level 22. Like we need to be getting 83 20s and 80 plus times 10s even for like level 1 and 2. Those sorts of packs just give a whole lot of fodder, and that's the level of packs I think we're going to be graduating towards with this season. So that's something that I'm watching out for there. Now, let's talk about what else is coming with the season, and something I really hope EA explain more of today, man. It's this mode mastery that is dropping on this game. I think they need to explain it because now we're seeing some leaks about these mode mastery players that we thought were kind of like tokens actually being legit cards. And that's the questions that I'm asking right now with this whole new mastery mode. So, of course, it's squad battles, foot champs, and rivals. We've already seen in-game squad battles and foot champs, and then today division rivals will be upgraded to show the rewards giving out these mastery players. You will be able to get mastery players from the rewards, and then you will be able to put them into season mode mastery exchange SBCs. Wait a second. Exchange SBCs. Those leakers said that we were getting exchange SBCs. Did they confuse these with the OG, like what we really want? Oh, that just clocked. No way, man. Okay, anyways. So this is kind of like icon swaps of old, right? We're going to get these players, and then we're going to turn them into these Mode Mastery Exchange SBCs to get rewards like an 88 plus base icon pack for 16 Mode Mastery players, or an 85 times 30 for 6 of them. I do believe we have a tweet with all the rewards right here. Swaps rewards is what they're kind of tweeting this ad. The Mode Mastery rewards. There's an 85-30, there's an 85-20. Ansu Fati and Kunku and Rodrigo are all leaked as players. These are predicted stats, I believe. We don't know how many tokens it's going to be, but that's those are some pretty crazy rewards. But here's the situation that I find myself questioning. There's a total of 28 mode mastery items that are earnable in Season 3, with additional squad battles, champs, and rivals players made available in the store in the final week of the season. So there's 28 that you can grind through rewards. And there's a couple more that you'll be able to get in the store the final week of the season. Okay, that's normal. They did that with icon swaps too. But my question is, these mastery players that we're going to be getting from rewards, these cards right here, not the green ones that we're going to turn them in for, but these cards that we get from rewards, they look like good players. Lacroix is coming as a squad battles mode mastery player. I don't know if I want to turn that into a pack. What if I want to keep McAllister? Like, that's the problem. That's kind of a crazy situation. It's not like you're getting swap tokens that you're going to turn in to an exchange like icon swaps because you don't care about the card. You're just getting it for the token. It's like you're getting a real player that you can keep or turn in. So that's really interesting because maybe you don't want to go for a guy like Rodrigo or Nkunku or Ansu Fati unless you're a big fan of the player of the club, and you want to go for a pack instead because maybe some of these cards you won't want to get rid of. I mean, I don't think those are official stats or anything like that, but I really got questions. I want to see a list of who all these squad battles mode mastery players are and champs and rivals because now I'm really curious as to what this is. And this seems pretty sick, and it seems also pretty obtainable. We looked at it today or yesterday in the squad battle rewards, which I was just playing because I want to get some of these players. If you get silver 1, I think, Silver 1, you get a Squad Battles Mode Mastery Pack. That's the minimum rank that you have to get in Squad Battles to get one of those packs, and you have to work your way all the way up to Elite 2 to get a 2 player pack, or 2 of those packs. So everything else in squad battles is just 1. So you're not getting a lot there. And then, of course, in FUT Champs, you can get a couple. Starting at rank, 6 wins, I think, in FUT Champs, you can get your first one. Then you move up to 2 and then 3. So it's really, really interesting how that's going to work. I have a lot of questions. I hope EA explained that well today. The last thing to mention with FUT Champs, though, is this is a big dub. They just confirmed this. Instead of it being 5 matches to play, it is going to be 6. So instead of going 3 wins out of 5, you go 3 wins out of 6, which should make qualifying for Weekend League a little bit easier, at least that extra chance there. Instead of winning 3 of 5, you go 3 of 6. And that's why I'm actually not playing my Champs playoffs until the season resets. So hopefully I don't have to maybe lose out on. I've only lost out on Champs playoffs once this year and not qualified. But if I can save myself and give myself that extra game, I'm going to do that. So that is coming today as well. That's probably one of the biggest dubs of the brand new season. Now, a couple things that we have to talk about related to content today as well, not really related to the season, but related to the content today on Thursday, is best of campaign players. Now, like we looked at yesterday, we saw that there was a list of players that was leaked, right? EA added price changes or changed the price ranges of cards in-game for the informs that ended up being in the best of team of the week. Well, we have a list of players that have had price range changes as well for special cards that we expect to be released in packs today. Now, this is not a very big list. Like, yeah, we've got Haaland, VVD, we've got Bonmati, Puteas, we got Messi, we got Ronaldo, Total Rush, Griezmann, but like, we have Teo Hernandez track stars, so he's going to have the inform and the track stars in packs at the same time. Yes, it's possible. That was a new thing as of last year, but there's a lot of players that are not getting re-released. That's a small player pool of special cards. There's a ton of informs and not that many special cards. I hope there's more than just this list, guys, but I remember last year feeling the same way, seeing the list of players that was re-released and being a little unimpressed. I think that might go down the exact same way today, so just watch out for that. But of course, those cards, the best of campaigns, come in packs today. They will be in packs until December 6th. Everything will be in packs tomorrow, so if you're still saving your packs like I am, tomorrow is the big day to open, but there will be a few more cards added to packs today. And as you would expect, any of these cards like Haaland, they're going to have crazy fluctuations. Like yesterday, he was dropping with the market crash that we had and people expecting him to get released. He went from 900K down to 740. He's back up to 800K. They're going to have crazy fluctuations. If you time the market right, you can probably make some coins on some flips, but just, be careful, because these cards tomorrow, specifically on Friday, are really going to get cooked. Now, the last thing that we have to talk about with this, because it's big news, and actually it's more so something that I forgot about, because I forgot that EA mentioned this earlier on in the year. It was a surprise to me yesterday, but I don't know. I don't know if I like it or if it is what it is. The Prime Heroes. Basically, if you don't know what Prime Heroes are, it's these cards. These were the origin heroes that if you pre-ordered the game, you got for your pre-order access, pre-order bonus, right? And we've been using these cards, no upgrades, knowing that they had the upgrade coming. These upgrades happen today. I don't know if there's a set time for them. It'll probably just happen at some random time. You'll just notice if you have a pre-order, like I have Tim Howard, they will just randomly get upgraded to a bigger and better version of the card with the dynamic image. They said that stats are getting boosted, even skill moves, weak foot on some of them potentially, and play styles are being added to the card as well, which is cool. We like that. But EA also confirmed yesterday and reminded us, because I guess this was also tweeted or posted by EA when they first put out these cards, that these cards, the Prime Heroes, will be in packs this weekend. So this Hazard will be in packs, not just this Hazard, right? It's kind of like we're getting promo heroes at the same time this weekend, along with all the Thunderstruck, all the re-release cards in packs, which is pretty crazy. So that means all of these heroes, Hamsik, Maicon, Hazard, Yap Stam, Zeriberto, Yaya Toure, Matuidi, these will be in packs with these crazy dynamic images. They will be in packs this weekend. It doesn't say when. It just says this Black Friday weekend. I could see them trying to save this until Saturday, put them in packs, and then maybe try to get people to open more packs after they've already spent all their packs opening on Friday, with everything coming out. So that's something to watch out for. These are going to be on the market, and that's going to move hero prices, and especially with some of these upgrades, like Hazard doesn't get a pace upgrade, but he gets nice shooting and passing and a physical upgrade there for that card. You can take a look through on Footbin for all of these to see what upgrades these players get. Yapstam gets 4 pace, 85 pace, 91 defending, 90 physical. That's crazy. for that card. So that's one thing to watch out for. Again, it kind of hit us by surprise. It feels like, technically you paid for the pre-order to get your hero to use. And I will say, the pre-order bonus of using this hero in the early stage of this game, it's been worth a while. 400 games played with Tim Howard. I know some people didn't get very good heroes and they maybe didn't use them or maybe even put them into an SBC. But I think for some people, it's rubbing them the wrong way that we had an exclusive pre-order hero that's then going to end up being on the market. But if you do think back to previous years, this is always the time. Late November is where we have a new version of heroes coming out. We had the Champions League heroes last year with the World Cup heroes 2 years ago. So EA is kind of continuing that trend with those heroes there. Now, let's talk about the market because I've made a couple of investments, but I don't necessarily love them. The market is down bad. As we mentioned, the compensation in the store and the hero player pick in the store, that created a huge frenzy yesterday for people to go and open those, especially with coins, right? Because people were going and selling cards to be able to open the compensation packs to try to take advantage of the whole situation. And just the leaks and everything coming out on the game in general, the Black Friday being right around the corner, the hype really built again, and the market got cooked. Like, take a look at the index icon from 76 points off a cliff. Within 2 hours, it was down to 70 points. Little bit of a bounce back, but not much. Prices on most things are down crazy. Even fodder. This is how crazy it was, guys. 89s are back to 22,000 coins right now. This is what happened to fodder at the content drop. It went from 23K 89s down to 20K flat. I actually bought a couple more cards and stashed them on my transfer list because it was obvious that this market movement was made possible by people panic selling cards to go and open the packs in the store because they didn't have any other coins to do so otherwise, which is crazy. So it created an opportunity to get in there. I think you'll have another opportunity maybe today to buy into a little bit of fodder if there's a little bit more panic, not for a store pack, but maybe even just supply. Panic in general for Black Friday could still happen. I don't know if we're going to get any big player SBCs today. That stuff probably will start tomorrow on Friday. But I think this is your last chance. If you think fodder is going to start going up right away, maybe to just average into it a little bit. Still unsure of how this is going to go. It all depends on the price of the SBCs. But I'm invested on higher rateds and just waiting it out. I'd feel a little bit less confident about lower rateds until next week. I think after, we've mentioned this before, but I think after Black Friday weekend and the craziness of all the packs gets opened, there's going to be a bunch of SBCs, a bunch of packs people still want to do, and stuff to craft. So I think those are going to start to rise up then, but we'll just have to wait and see how it goes over the weekend. Prices are going to be moving mad, and they are moving mad. Vinny Jr., this is what we like to see. If you were waiting to buy your team and you didn't buy on Sunday, and you were like, Nate, I missed out. Vinny Jr. went from 730K, which he was on Sunday, to 850K. Well, here you go. Here's your opportunity, right? Vinny was 740. It went back to 830. And here we are again at 730,000 coins. This is a perfect example of a card. He's out of packs right now. Yes, he is getting the player of the month, but this is a card that last year rose up because he was out of packs. The same type of player I would expect to rise up this year a little bit as well. I think we are in the last today with the price drops that you have and the movements down that you see with the new season coming out and maybe people selling some cards because of stuff that's in there. I think we are in the low point for those out of packs players that are not getting re-released and some of those top tier meta gold cards. I'm talking about like a Teo Hernandez. I'm talking about like a Fede Valverde, a Graham Hansen. She's already up a little bit, right? 250. That's a decent price for her. She was 248 at her absolute lowest, maybe 230, 220 for a couple hours on Monday. But I think 250 for Graham Hansen's not bad. Again, her inform's in packs right now. And her gold card is out of packs. A lot of people will still want that card. You've got a Guijarro and a Payor that are upcoming. That's a decent investment in my opinion, especially if you just want it for your team. That looks like a decent buy. And Mbappe, same sort of situation. He's not down that much, but he's going to be out of packs as well on Friday because he's going to have a Thunderstruck that is in packs. So I think if you're going to buy something that's out of packs like a Track Star that is not getting re-released. Again, the key thing here is not getting re-released. Teo Hernandez, no shot I'm buying him. He's getting re-released. Courtois, no shot. He's getting re-released. But a guy like Adeyemi, maybe Van de Ven's getting re-released. Don't want to touch him. Maybe Diaby. Kind of those players that from the last couple of weeks, the Centurions promo as well, maybe Centurions icons, players that, sure, there's a little bit of risk because there's a lot of cards that are coming out during Black Friday, but players that are rare and super popular and meta, this could be kind of the low for them, right? Like Modric, he's as low now or lower than what he was earlier in the week. You think about Rafa Leao, he's not getting re-released in packs according to the list we think of cards getting re-released today. Adeyemi is one of the most broken cards in the game. After packing him, he's so busted. And look how rare he is too. Like, I know we got El Shaarawy coming as a flashback, but this is a card that is 200k right now. That could be like 230 later tonight. I think you just start to see a little bit of a liftoff as people notice what cards are in packs and what cards are out of packs, and people start to invest and build some of those teams again, because they know that every single year this sort of same thing happens. The cards that are not in packs, that are meta, popular, and rare, start to have a little bit of a rise, and it usually happens today, the day before Black Friday comes out. But then the rises even get bigger tomorrow as everybody starts opening packs. They get coins, and then the prices that are going to go to the moon and going to go crazy. Like last year, we saw the Yaya Toure do really good. Maybe some of the other icons, like a Van der Sar Centurions is one that you would look at. Maybe David Beckham's icon card. Maybe Franck Ribéry as kind of an expensive icon there too. You know, sure, you got a lot of moving parts and every year is different, but I just think that some of those players that you'd maybe want to get involved in, mostly for a buy for the team, it could be a decent time to go ahead and do that. Like, here's a card that I'm looking at too. Trent Alexander-Arnold, one of the most popular right backs in the game this year. He can play center defensive mid as well. And I don't think there's a right back coming out from the Prem in this promo team, but there's a lot of Prem players. Saka's getting an SBC. Casemiro's getting an SBC. A lot of Prem players are going to be released. So maybe that's a card that could go up too, as he's super popular, he's meta, and he's rare. That's the type of card that if you want to invest, I would be looking for. And I think your entry point is in the panic that started yesterday and that is happening still in the market right now. I think that's your entry point, and then sell point is anytime this weekend to next week, as they should rise up a little bit. So it feels risky, I get it, but I think there could be some price rises there. Now, last thing we got to cover is more content coming today on Thursday, guys, because I mentioned that big SBC in 83 times 10. I'm really putting a lot of hope into this, because last year the 83 times 10 during FC24 of Black Friday went crazy. And I don't know if we even have an 83 times 10 that's in the code, but like that SBC that made Black Friday as good as it was last year. That was the SBC, because you could do an 83-10 every single day 3 times. It was absolutely bananas. So I hope that we get that today, because it was Thursday last year that we got it. But I do expect to get more upgrade packs today, because again, just think like the content that we got yesterday, it's just going to level up every single day. Like, we're going to get more packs today, most likely, more players in packs, and then tomorrow and Friday, Black Friday, it's just going to go crazy. It's going to go bananas. If you guys have experienced it before, it's just wild. And it's going to be wild. Of course, the Icon Max 90 is going to refresh today. We might get a hero pack today. I think every single Black Friday, there's a hero pack and an Icon upgrade pack that are out in SBCs at the same time. And then more Flash SBCs as well, for sure. More of the pre-Black Friday Flash SBCs would be a part of the content drop today. Again, I don't know about players, though. Players are the only thing I'm a little skeptical on. Maybe EA will sprinkle one in, but I think most of those will be saved for tomorrow on Friday. And it's one more day of acquiring the packs that we can acquire and waiting to open until tomorrow, the big day. I did a couple of gold upgrades too to finish the objective. That's why I have those here. But my pack stash is looking nice. I'm going to save my Rivals rewards today. Ooh, let's open this. 75 times 2. This is the only pack I'm open. Oh, see, chat? This is why you open your packs right now. Oh, I thought that was Hyunmin Son, but it was not a walkout. Okay, cheeky little inform. He's from the regular team of the week, not the re-release. Okay. That's why you open a couple packs, right? Because now that's going to be, it's perfect. Perfect. EA, drop the 83 times 10. I'm ready for it. I got an inform. All right. I'll stop yapping. Have a great Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. And let's go, EA. It's about time content turned up. Content always turns up for Black Friday and this promo this weekend. But this is what we've been wanting on this game, and it looks like they're finally starting to deliver. So let's hope they continue with a great run of content today and, of course, tomorrow. I will not be streaming today once again, but I will see you guys on a YouTube video tomorrow early, and then we'll be on stream early tomorrow as well on Friday. I'm so excited, bro, to get these packs ready, to see all this content, and to get into the madness. If you're excited as well, drop a thumbs up on it, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you're new. It's been TheFutAccountant. See you guys in the video tomorrow. Peace out.